right, YouTube, come on in here, y'all, come on in here, y'all, so we can get this thing in motion and start getting y'all, so y'all can start getting in here before we get started. Hold on. She said we working. She said you shipped it. You said she said you shipped it and we did a cord cutting as well. Okay. I don't exactly. I ain't even gonna lie. I say I exactly remember. I do remember I shipped it. I don't remember how you exactly purchased it though. But hey, it's all good, fam. However the situation is, we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If you remember exactly what it was, then you could just do just send it through, and I can go ahead and get you packed up and get you shipped back out to you. All right. Hey, I'm just happy to hear that the healing oil doing what it need to do for you, for nephew. Hey, wishing y'all nothing but healing and success, family. Hey, Galaxy Pounder, brother. Hey, brethren said stand strong for the most part. Always, fam. Whatever you going through, you gonna get through. This ain't nothing but a little stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a little test for the testimony. That's it. Ain't nothing but a little test for the testimony, man. You know what I'm saying? Making everybody stronger, making y'all stronger, making y'all more resilient, making y'all more persevering, showing you what your true power is. A lot of time, what they say, oh, you don't know how strong you are till you face the situation where you have no choice but to be. I feel like that's what a lot of chosen ones going through right now, especially with this retrograde, man. I told y'all these time moments are coming down. These time moments happening left and motherfucking right. You know what I'm saying? And just needless to say, man, if y'all know what's going on, you know how it's happening. You cannot, y'all, let me say this, and it's something I gotta say because I'm gonna have to say it every time we come in here. If you know that we are going through a retrograde, if you know for a fact that we are going through a retrograde and spirit keep putting it in front of your face, they keep telling you what's going on, they keep revealing to you that tire moments are going to happen in your life, but it is meant to happen to put you in a better situation, no matter what it looks like. No matter what the situation looks like, you cannot get stressed the fuck out. They are telling you what's going on ahead of time before your situation happens so that you don't crash out. They saying, hey, Grand Vibes Collective, you about to go through a season where things are going to be falling apart. You ain't going to have the money to pay this. You ain't going to have the time to get to this person. You ain't going to be able to do this situation. You're not going to be able to show up for that family. Y'all going to have a fallout. Y'all going to have an argument. Y'all going to have a disagreement. They telling y'all all this stuff right now before it gets here. So when it happens, you not crashing out. You understand that everything is happening for you. If you don't got the money or whatever the situation to pay for something, it's because they're trying to shift you to what you pray for. If you falling out with people and detaching from people, it's because they separating. You pray for it. You said, Spirit, align me to where I'm supposed to be. Remove the people from me that's not supposed to be in my life. Expose the people and the snakes around me. You asked for it. You asked for this. How you upset, how you crashing, or how you depressed and in your feelings because they doing it because they giving you what you pray for. You said, God, I'm ready for a home, so they got to tear down the foundation with the place you in now. You asked for a better car, so they got to take the car away that you got right now that's not serving you. You asked for a better life. They got to remove you from that job that's hindering you. They got to remove you from the environment that's hindering you. But you crashing out for nothing. Y'all are crashing out for nothing. You crashing out because God is answering, Spirit is answering your prayer manifestations and prayers. I don't get it. Yeah, you're going to fall out with your family. You're going to fall out with your friends. You're going to fall out with lovers. You're going to fall out with your children. This is a tower season where things are happening to shift y'all to where you're supposed to be, to get things into a positive alignment. You have to let it work itself out. You have to let it play itself out. A lot of y'all losing yourself over situations that you about to come out on top in. Now, you did all that for what? One of the main things we've been talking about through this retrograde energy is you have to stay in a positive mindset the best you can. Because things are going to be happening that's going to shift you. Why? Because you are in a timeline jump. If the veil is cracked open for you to go through a timeline jump, that means your timeline can go up or down. It don't matter. It's going to be based off of your reality. The decisions you make, the choices that you make. Where you decide to go with this timeline jump going to be based off of the decisions that you make, what you choose to entertain, the thoughts you choose to entertain. And if you are constantly entertaining stuff that's going on around your life because retrograde is causing it to happen to shift you into a higher timeline, you're going to have a problem. That's why Spirit keep putting this same message in front of y'all face. Man, every time I come in the Grand Line, he talking about the timeline jump. He talking about we need to have a positive mindset and how what we gonna go through can be a reflection of our tomorrow. I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear about love. I want to hear when my person come. I want to hear about the money. That's what I want to hear about. But this is the stuff that's finna help you create the reality that you manifesting and praying for. The stuff they keep putting in your face, because this is an everyday process. It's an everyday testimony. And if you can't get through this, if you allow what you're going through right now to fold your ass, you're going to have a real hard problem with your tomorrow. Because a lot of stuff is going to be happening. A lot of people are going to be coming back into your life. A lot of things going to be getting projected towards you so that you can think negative, so that you can start creating a negative reality. Oh, my life falling apart. Think about the thoughts you're thinking all day. Think about stuff you're thinking about all day. My life falling apart. I'm so sad. I'm so depressed. Huh? That's the stuff you saying all day. Why this happening to me? I love them. I gotta hold on to this. Why they doing me like this? Same people who been doing you like this for the longest. You been seeing this for the longest. Ain't nothing happening new, gang. Nothing in y'all life surrounding you is happening new right now. Everything is playing out exactly how it's supposed to play out. But you got to let the energy play out and start getting all in your feelings and getting sad and depressed, because God is doing what you asked, or Spirit is doing what you asked, what your ancestors are doing what you asked them to do. Just because it don't look like your progress, but look like your process or the process that you wanted. But that is what a tower is. That's what a tower moment does. It will look like chaos. It will look like drama. It will look like problems. It will look like sadness or whatever, because it's making you uncomfortable. How you choose to perceive the situation is going to be your reality. If you sit back and look at it like everything in your life is happening terrible and bad, what you think is going to create? But if you sit back and look at it like, damn, we talked about this shit. Spirit told me this shit would come. Okay, it got to be something finna happen from this that's gonna be good. Okay, damn, I fucked up my check. My check ended up being goddamn $400 short, and they talking about they can't give me another check for another week. Damn, I ain't gonna be able to pay that right there. It got to be something going on connected to that situation. That Spirit trying to pull out of my life. You see where I'm going with this? Damn, I done had a fallout with this person, but I've been catching their shade for a minute, and I've been getting a weird feeling about them, but the shit finally happened. Whether it's a lower family, damn, it got to be something going on in this situation where Spirit trying to put me into a safe space away from them. You have to start looking at things in a different perspective, because that's if you can't handle where you at right, man, listen. If you can't handle what you going through right now, you gonna be able to handle it with $1 million? You think pressure gonna get easier? You gonna be able to handle it with a whole family, with a kingdom spouse and a family? You think pressure gonna get easier? You gonna be able to handle it with $1 billion and fame and stardom? You gonna be able to handle that world? You gonna be able to handle a fortune something business? You crashing out over stuff that's happening right now that you ain't even got there yet. You crashing out by losing people who are already adding to what you got going on right now, and you ain't even got there yet. I'm the realest right now, fam. I love y'all, and I gotta be honest with y'all, because I'm seeing too much of this going on. I'm not saying you can't feel things and feel things through, but I'm seeing too many of y'all dwelling over situations and towers that's meant to happen in your life. You have to let this stuff, you have to let it play itself out. You have to let it all work itself out. You may not see the end game right now because it ain't meant for you to see. But you cannot carry that energy from yesterday into your today. That was yesterday's energy. This is a whole new day. Find something to do. Find something to get your mind off of it. You got to talk to yourself, man, right now. Because it's a lot of y'all in here right now. Talk to yourself right now, man. Okay. All right. Let's start looking at this differently. I know this happening. It had to happen. I know this happened. It had to happen. You can do that right now in this moment. Because a lot of y'all been walking around sad. You been walking around moping. Nah, fam, that ain't it. That's not it. We're not finna keep carrying yesterday into your next day. We're not finna keep carrying yesterday until tomorrow. So what? It happened. It's out of your control. If it's out of your control, that means it wasn't meant for you to handle. Focus on handling the things that you can handle. Focus on handling the things that you can control. And whatever you can't control, give it to spirit. Give it to spirit and let spirit handle it. Give it to the universe. Whatever your high power is, give it to them and let them handle it. Because you already got enough you trying to deal with, trying to get through this day, trying to get through every day with what we're going through, especially through this retrograde energy. The retrograde is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, what it always does. This ain't nothing new. This is nothing new. The majority of y'all in here been knowing about retrograde. You been knowing retrograde built the ass with everything in your life. This ain't nothing new, gang. It's all about how you control the moment. And if you know better, why you keep letting stuff get to you when you in a season of a reality that's not even yours? The stuff you see happening around you is really false pretense to get you to your reality. Meaning the shit has to happen and work itself through. Don't focus on what's going on right now because the end game is going to be promising. The end game is going to be the new beginning. I'm telling you. Sometimes you gotta get in autopilot. For some of y'all, this may be the best time to do it. Being real with you. It may be the best time for you to get in autopilot and just sit back and watch it. Sit back and don't be stressed. I'm telling y'all what's going on. I'm telling y'all what's going on. You got to sit back and autopilot and don't get stressed out or get affected by nothing. Just sit back and watch it play out. Because I'm telling you, once y'all start changing your perception on shit happening around you, you're going to be like, damn. And start laughing about it. Stop getting upset about it. Sit back and be like, damn, boy, spirit ain't bullshit. Damn, I just fell out with them. God damn, spirit ain't bullshit. Damn, now this shit happening. You gotta be like, man, it gotta be some good shit that God have lining up for me. It gotta be some great shit that the spirit lining up for me. I'm telling you, listen, how can y'all not believe that? How can you believe that you going through everything that you? I just got a message said distraction. Oh my God, come on, spirit. Come on. They said stop feeding the distractions. It just clearly popped up on both of my phones through an email. Stop feeding the distractions. Stop entertaining the distractions. Because the blessing, the overflow, the everything is working through who? You. You. So if you constantly feeding all the external shit going on around you, it don't matter who it is. It don't matter what it is. If you constantly pouring into it and getting sucked into what's going on around you, you going to lose sight on the bigger picture. You gonna fuck around and miss out on the bigger plan. I just seen congrats. Somebody in here listening to me right now. Somebody in here catching all that like, okay, Grand, I hear you, brother. I hear you, Brody. I just seen congrats pop up on both phones. Somebody hearing me, listening to me right now. If you take off the mind and start focusing on the negative that's going around and change that negative into a positive. What is Spirit God trying to do for my life? What is spirit God ancestors trying to show me in this time? And why this had to happen for a reason. This had to happen for a reason. Why? It ain't happening up to now. Why now? Because it's tearing down all the foundations connected to you that don't serve your tomorrow. Let it all work out. Stop getting stressed out and spazzing over stuff that you knew was going to happen. You probably didn't know how it was going to happen, but you knew what timing we was in. So you can't say you didn't know, you didn't have an anticipation on something or what you didn't think it was going to happen to you. You didn't think you thought you were bigger than the program or the plan. I know you didn't, because you understand how spiritual work is interceding to your life. So I know you didn't think that. Maybe you didn't expect it the way that you expected it to happen. But whatever the situation is, it's cool. It's okay. Listen, I've been doing a lot of this, man, for like the last month or two, for like the last 2 months. Just getting into preparation for right now. Not just for myself, but for all the people that's connected to me. And I know for a fact this is what Spirit been doing to me, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've been talking to y'all about it. I've been talking to y'all about it. For the last 2 months, Spirit been getting me into this place, right, get in preparation for what we going through right now with the Soul Tribe and everybody connected to me. Because it knew that I was going to be needed throughout this time, and that my mental outlook on things, spiritual outlook on things, was going to help create some positive foundations for people who may be struggling with that. And that's why I'm telling y'all, gang. I'm telling y'all, not just from me just being a person who want to see y'all come out on top because I care for y'all, because I love y'all. No, I'm telling y'all as somebody who been going through this too. And I'm telling you, gang, your outlook, your attitude, your personality, your things, how you handle what you're going through right now is going to decide whether or not you're going to be tomorrow's millionaire, tomorrow's billionaire. Are you going to be tomorrow's Kingdom Union? Are you going to be tomorrow's fully healed physically body? Yeah. I'm telling you now. And I've been saying this ever since before the retrograde started. Y'all tell me y'all haven't. I done say this almost every time we done came into this live, that this retrograde is bigger than what y'all think. You got a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of entities, a lot of energies that's manifesting against you. They manifesting for you to fall off, for you to start creating an if-thought reality in the midst of all this confusion energy that's going on right now. It's easy to destiny swap your ass. I'm telling you, I'm just being honest. It is very easy to destiny swap if you in that if you in that mindset, if you in that energy. You creating your own hell. And they using this energy right now to do it on you. Because you thinking your life is falling apart, but the whole time God's Spirit saying, no, son, no, daughter, your life is coming together. But let me do what I do, and don't step in and try to intercede with the process. I need you to get out of your own way, get out of my way, so I can do what I do. So I can give you what you've been asking for, what you've been praying for. But like I said, for some of you, you didn't think it was going to happen like this. You didn't think it was going to come with you losing people close to you. You didn't think it was going to come with you losing that job or losing that passion of fame with that lover or whatever the situation is. You didn't expect this. But a lot of times, this is how you get uncomfortable. This is how Spirit makes you uncomfortable. So they can get you pushing, so they can clear everything in your path that's causing blockages, that's causing delays, that's causing stagnation to any area of your life. That's going to come between you and your divine purpose. Become between you and your divine happiness. It has to happen. They have to be separated. They have to let go. It has to be cleared out. It has to come together. It has to be mended. Whatever aspect of your situation it is. You just got to sit back and get out of the way. Get out of the way and chill, fam. Chill. It's okay. Breathe. If anything is happening in your life, it's because it is happening for a positive. outcome, not a negative one. Unless you one of them people, no. If you one of them people who been out here fucking up with people, I don't know what to say about you. If you one of the people who been out here backstabbing people and degrading people and talking about people and doing all that wicked shit, now your situation different. Yeah, that damn show might be your reality. But for those of y'all who been out here, you just been focusing on self, you been healing, you been just staying to yourself, been showing up when you need to show up, you feel me? Doing the best that you can for you, not inflicting negative intention towards nobody, and et cetera, et cetera. This happening for your positive, I promise you. I promise you it is. You just gotta let it play out, fam. Alright? It's okay. It's okay, fam. You got this. Breathe. Woosah. Alright? Everything gonna be alright. It's doing spirit, doing what needs to be done so you can get where you need to be. That's it. Alright. We out of big brother mode for a minute. No, I'm gonna call that spiritual leader mode. We're gonna call it we out of spiritual leader mode. Alright, let's get into this message, y'all. Let's see what the message is for today. Cause I don't even know what the message is for today, for real. Oh well, obviously we got a main part of the message out for today. Cause I feel like that was something that a lot of people needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what the back end of the energy is. Alright. So we can see what the rest of the vibes gonna be for today. Hey, welcome on in here, y'all. Come on in here. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, I love y'all the most. Love you mostest. It's gonna be alright. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Yeah, let it all work out. Yeah, David. Alright. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for y'all today. Spirits, guys, what is the message for the collective today? What is it that they're needing to know? I wanted to know. What is it that they need to know? Hold on for a second, y'all. Cause I gotta wipe my frames off. Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Yeah. Hey, y'all come on here. Y'all don't mind, can y'all please tap that stream for your boy? Help your boy get these lights up. You feel me? They get this thing up for TikTok. They get this thing up to 50K. Get this thing up to 100K. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the gills. Y'all load your boy. You can load me up with the gills. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. YouTube, can y'all hit that like button for your boy, please? Y'all hit that share button. And, hey, you never telling who might need to hear this message for today. All right. With the most gratitude. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for y'all understanding, for y'all transparency. All right. Well, I think this is the best we're going to get with it. All right, y'all. I got to put my spectacles. on. All right, let's get it. Let's see what the vibes is for y'all today. It's going to be all right. Today's a great day. You know what I'm saying? All right. I really don't know what deck to use. So I'm going to use this deck. I'm going to start off with this deck right here since I was already about to use it. 111 on the clock, y'all. 111 on the time. New beginnings. Yeah. Get focused on the new beginnings that's happening right now. You hear me? That's what we on. Get focused on the new beginnings that's happening right now. All right, experiences, guys. What's the message for the collective today? Yo. What the fuck? Y'all. Oh, my God. Yeah. Hey. Hey, I just said let's get focused on the new beginnings. This is the beginning. This is a new beginning for something. 111. Man, y'all better stop playing in here. Spirit don't make no mistakes. God don't make no mistakes. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Let them talk. If they don't believe in the spirit and the ancestors, they most high God, then that's them. They. You know what I'm saying? The universe, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? But you do. You know everything happens intentionally, positively, intentionally in your life. That's the mindset you gotta keep, fam. Alright, this is everything is happening towards for you towards a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? They telling you get out your head, stop acting like that. It's okay. It's alright. Trust the process, even if you don't understand it. You feel me? They shifting you into power. This is you taking your power back. This is you setting boundaries. For a lot of y'all, stuff happening so that you can fully embrace who you are. They allowing you to put you in situations where you got to speak your truth. They put you in situations where you got to stand on your boundary. I mean, or stand on your boundaries with things. They put you in situations where you have to be more, where you have to stand 10 toes. Where in other time moments you would have bowed down to, or you would have just let go by. You ain't. This is you taking control of your life. That's what's going on. They allow you to have to release things that you done held too damn tight on to, that no longer serves a purpose into where you are going tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? They allowing you to have to go through that, and it's okay. They just need you to be. It says exploring. They trying to change your perspective, which is what we was talking about earlier. Changing your perspective outlook on things. Because how you look at things and how you perceive it normally is how you're going to walk in it. It's the type of weight that you're going to carry around throughout your day. Think about it. Just think about it. When good stuff happened to you early today, you know how happy and excited you be all through the day. When stuff happened to you that kind of that's not so good and not so how your day just be so down and sad, because it's all about how your brain processes, how your mind, your spirit processes everything. So if you in the energy where you feel like things are constantly happening that's going against your manifestations or your prayers, it's gonna start being reflecting through your everyday life. And this is where spirit is trying to wake you guys up to saying, hey, you got to understand that you are in a powerful creating moment right now. You are in a powerful creating moment right now. Any little thought that you entertain, any little thought that you hold on to is going to play a part to what you are building. So yeah, you got to change how you talk to yourself. For a lot of y'all, you have to change how you talk to yourself. How many of y'all done told y'allself today that today is a good day? I'm just curious. How many of y'all today told yourself how many times y'all told yourself, man, today is a great, no matter what your day look like, no matter what it's been going through, whatever, you shake that shit, you say, man, today is a great day. Today is a great day. Today is a beautiful day, man. Look, whatever spirit, God, or spirit ancestors, I'm trusting your process. I'm trusting that whatever you doing is gonna work out for my builder. I'm not finna let what's going on. I'm not finna let get me down. I'm not finna let such and such turn my energy over. Nope. I'm trusting your process. That I appreciate you, spirit. I love you, spirit. I love you, God. Come on now. I love you, Most High, Yahweh, Allah, whatever it is, huh? Whatever the situation is, huh? It's about, and for a lot of y'all, it's about people letting go of control. This moment in right now time, because look, we got resistance and we got departure in reverse. Somebody not wanting to let go of control. Somebody not wanting to let go of control, not wanting to separate from things, separate from lifestyles that no longer serve you. For a lot of y'all, that's why you crashing out. For a lot of you in here, that's exactly why you feel like life is unbalanced around you, because you so used to being in control of things. You so used to watching everything play out, or feel like you got a grip on life. So for the first time in a long time, everything is slipping out of your hands and you don't know what to do. Everything is slipping out of your hands and you don't know what to do. But have you ever thought that maybe because it wasn't for you to control? It was never for you to control. This was a point in time where you had to learn how to surrender and let go, to step back and let spirit handle things. You got to stop being so resistant, family. All right? Because for a lot of you, that's a part of the crisis that you're dealing with. That's why you feel like you're going through a crisis moment, or you feel like things around you is just out of damn control. Could be talking heavy to some water signs. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, and definitely some air signs too. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius I could be heavily talking to right now. You may have them placements. Somebody could stay by an ocean. Somebody could live by water, stay by water. Maybe work at a coffee shop, or like to drink coffee at a coffee shop. Maybe just drink some coffee or some tea. I'm saying something about choices. Somebody finna have to make a choice. A choice that's about to be a turning point in your life. Some type of choice that's about to be a major turning point in your life. But guess what? It's going to involve somebody having to take a mask off, having to be honest with themselves. Whoever this energy is, whoever this person is, whether it's you or somebody connected to you, somebody is about to have to make a very, very powerful choice to step into their power. And it's going to have to come at a sacrifice, but that somebody's going to have to take off the mask. The lie you've been living. The lie that somebody has been living is completely over. The lie that somebody has been living is completely over. And see, it got your enemies pressed. It got the motherfuckers connected to you that actually see you making it, that's trying so hard to keep you sad, to keep you depressed, that's trying so hard to keep you sad. They see you they see you feel like you buckling, or they feel like you breaking through the tire moments you going through right now. They feeding off of that energy. Understand this. They are feeding off of your sadness, off of your confusion, off of your depression. They are feeding off of what you put out. But you know one thing they can't feed off of? Huh? Joy, happiness, peace. They can't feed off things like that because it don't add no value to them. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with it. Which means that you're going to have to be in alignment of putting those energies out into the universe. Because they already praying, they already manifesting against your downfall with you. They want you to crash out. They want you to do something that's going to cause you to lose yourself. It's a lot of rituals going down right now. And I've been talking, this is another thing I've been talking about too for the last 2 weeks. It's a shitload of rituals going, listen to me, gang. Hey, it is a shitload ton of rituals happening within this season. This is another reason why a lot of y'all feel like because I can't lie and say that all of y'all, everything that all y'all dealing with is retrograde. Of course, we just had a family came in here with 2 days ago that I had to do a cord cutting ritual for, because the person that she was connected to was doing dark magic, and it came out. I'm not saying that's for everybody, but majority of you, it's heavily tied to a mixture of the retrograde energy along with energies like this. That's why you have to be very, 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 very intentional about what you're thinking, about what you're putting out into the universe, into the atmosphere. You have to be very, very intentional. You have to be very, very intentional. Showing generosity showing gratitude for where you're going in life and where you wasn't. Because I think for a lot of people that feel like things are breaking down around, you feel like you're gonna go back to a state of reality where you're lacking, where you don't have. When actually it's the whole opposite. That spirit is literally breaking down the reality of what you're going through now, because that is actually the reality where you are lacking. Oh, hold on, Grand. Rewind that shit. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a goddamn second. Rewind that shit for a second, Grand. What the hell did I just say? Because you afraid of losing this reality, because you feel like you're going back to a reality where you lacking and slacking and in need, but not realizing the reality you in right now is the reality where you slacking, lacking, and in need. And Spirit is trying to tear down this reality so they can shift you into a higher one. One that's actually going to reap the fruit and benefit you in all dynamics of your life. Because obviously this one ain't doing it. Otherwise, you would be feeling that, right? Why aren't you? Think about it. So that would mean that this is part of that reality that has to be torn the hell down. You feeling that shift? You feeling it for a reason. You feeling it for a reason. And it's okay. It ain't no big deal, fam. It's all right. Let it all work itself out. It's all right. What else we got for the collective, family? See? Listen, man. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Most High God. Man, when I tell y'all they be on point with these messages, boy, today, like this, clicking on all motherfucking cylinders. What I said, you are going through it. A time, a transition, a death and a rebirth. That is going to bring you satisfaction in your life. That's going to bring you true desire of satisfaction in the most positive, in the most intentional way. You feel me? You're going through a death and a rebirth. So woosah, breathe. Trust and believe. Why? Hold on. It ain't over with. It's still some other cards that came out of here. Let me put these cards off right for a second. It says consume. A lot of you too consumed with gossip. A lot of y'all too consumed with what you dealing with, what you seeing in the world. A lot of y'all too consumed about what you dealing with gossip, with talking down on, being talked down on, what you seeing happening in the world, out externally around you. You too consumed into it. You are too consumed into it. If y'all got somebody around y'all talking down on you, understand that it ain't got nothing to do with you. That's a miserable ass person who miserable with their own life. Huh? Y'all could have people who working together. Like we just talked about that. Y'all could have a lot of people who working together against you. As I just said, it's a lot of rituals going down right now. It's a lot of energy, especially with destiny swapping, to try to keep you guys from actually embracing this timeline jump, this quantum leap. Because that's what you're going through. You're going through a freaking quantum leap. A powerful ass quantum leap. One is finna shift, you finna change your whole life. It's finna be the turning point. Listen, it's about to be the turning point for your life. You have to be embracing to what's going on and stop working against it. All right? Stop working against it, because this is that moment in time right now. So you gotta understand that you privileged. These soul unions, these kingdom matrimonies, huh? You gotta understand that you and your person carries divine privilege. Y'all carry divine privilege, royal, spiritual, divine privilege, high-ranking divine privilege. And it's a lot of people who understand that they don't have this type of power. We're talking about creating power unions. We're talking about creating power foundations, power empires. That when you and this person align, y'all empire. Now I'm telling y'all, this is it. We're talking about for lifetimes and lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes, finna carry generations. It'll never be a situation again where y'all get knocked out of power. Unless it's something that y'all decide to do. In which you're going to go back through this whole situation all over again. So I highly doubt anybody going to do it. But understand that you guys carry divine ranking. And if you thinking that people around y'all and etc. don't understand what you doing or what you aligning to, like I told y'all yesterday, when I seen that video where a lady was saying that amidst you guys coming into these divine unions, these kingdom unions, that a lot of y'all finna start seeing families and friends and shit falling off, going against you. Why you think it's happening right now during the retrograde? Well, also when it's a time when love is coming together. Look at what type of ritual we finna do this week that we doing tomorrow. We are literally doing a kingdom matrimony ritual tomorrow for self-love and romantic love. Do you not see what's going on? 4 wands, 11-11. It's about to get real for a lot of y'all. I'm telling y'all. You have to be in the energy. You have to be in this energy space where you guys can be receptive to what is going on and not allowing everything around you to influence your energy. Everything is happening for a reason. Let it work out. Let it work out. She only doing what she's supposed to do, Jess. She doing exactly what she's supposed to do. As long as you don't get stressed out. Why? Because you know God finna shift you home. You know God finna take you home. That means in 30 days, huh? That means in 30 days, you're going to be in full direction of where you're supposed to be. Being intentional with your energy. Being intentional with your life. That's what we all been going through and dealing with for the last few weeks or so. That's one of the main things that Spirit been on all our asses about, being positively intentional. Because they already knew what we was finna go up against in this timing. They already knew what was coming against you in this timing. They already knew what was coming against you in this timing. You got to show up and do the work, gang. Crazy, I just kept saying timing, huh? I'm showing y'all what's great. Oh, these are all the cards that done popped out together. Adapting to what's going on. Adaptability. You can't say I'm making it up. These oracles. They direct to your face. I ain't gotta go pulling and giving you the energies. It's right there. Timing. Adaptability. We've been talking about intentional. Being intentional with self, with romance. Huh? Hold on. Last card came out here. Because I know I talked about earlier when I told y'all about being intentional. Because a lot of y'all finna come into wet. This is happening. This shit is in full. Man, listen. This is in full fucking effect. Because you got to understand. Why is this such a big deal? Why is it a big deal to keep you from this? To keep you stronger in your personal life. To keep you out of loop in your personal life so that you'll never align to this. Why is this such a big deal? Because, understand this, you are a soul union contract. Your abundance, your generational wealth, everything that's attached to your empire is attached to you, is attached to this person. If you don't align with them, how is anything else going to be able to come into fruition? What empire? If they can keep you out of loop with this right here, how can this ever happen? How? It's not going to happen. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. Following the wisdom. You already got the knowledge. You already got the knowledge. The knowledge is the understanding. The wisdom is the action. The knowledge is the understanding, the grace of knowing. The wisdom is the action. What I always say, you can know how to make $1 million, but you'll never be a millionaire if you don't implement the plan. You could have all the knowing, all the knowledge on how to be a millionaire and to never be one if you don't implement the action. You'll be just sitting around with all this amazing energy, all this millionaire energy on you. Living a $5 lifestyle. Walking in a $5 reality. Yep, because faith without, come on now, Deja. Because faith without works is dead. That's one of the realest things that we can align to. Because faith without works is completely dead. How you gonna grow the fruit if you ain't nurturing it? You gotta water the fruit. You gotta water the seeds. You gotta give it some love. How you gonna get a healthy harvest? It ain't gonna happen. So going back to what I was just telling a lot of y'all about what y'all going through right now. Going back to that whole knowledge and wisdom thing again. Because you have the knowledge on what's going on around the time and the season that you live in, that you're going through right now. You got all the knowledge of knowing what you are going through and the fact that a lot of these things can prosper and manifest in your life. That things are playing out in your life. The wisdom is how you're gonna deal with it, how you gonna react to it. The wisdom is what you choose to entertain and what you choose to not entertain. That's gonna be that thin line right now when they talk about the decisions, huh? Between the crown and the joker. That's that thin line of illusion. And if you look at this, look at that. Look. That's gonna be that thin line between the crown and the joker, the crown and the illusion. I seen that Frozen card at the bottom. It said Roots. Roots just came out. So for a lot of you in this energy where you started to realize the people that you may have thought supported you don't really support you. And I feel like for a lot of you, it may bring you to a place of grief, or it may bring you to a place of very much unbalance, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, a lot of situations around you, you're going to start realizing these people really don't have integrity. You know what I'm saying? Like integrity right now, man. When I tell y'all, it is revelation to the motherfucking maximum right now. Y'all, listen to me. Listen to me, gang. Real life. When I'm telling y'all that this season right now is revelation to the motherfucking max. It is revelation to the max. Y'all gonna be finding out a lot of things. Y'all gonna be getting exposed to a lot of things, a lot of situations, a lot of things that people that a lot of y'all was around and fucking with. Y'all really thought was on y'all team. Y'all really thought was for y'all. Don't be surprised by that shit when you find out how people really are out here. Don't be surprised when you find out this, man. I'm telling you, because listen, understand. Pivotal moments in your life are going to happen in the times where they feel like it's detrimental to your upgrades. Pivotal moments are going to happen in your life in the times where they feel like it's detrimental to your upgrades. And this is a season right now that's very much detrimental to your upgrade, which is why you got so many pivotal moments happening right now that's trying to do it, bring your energy down. That's the whole aspect of it. To make you feel like life ain't gonna get better, to make you feel like life is not worth it. And you're gonna start speaking these things and manifesting these things, but we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not feeding into the reality of that shit, because we know what's going on. We know what's going on. Find your grounding. Find your grounding in this shit, gang. You got to find your ground. You got something in you that majority of the world don't have. You are a chosen one for a reason. You carry something distinct. You carry something special. That people look at you and admire in you. You have the energy of perseverance. That is a God-reflected and a gift. I gave you the energy of resilience or perseverance because they knew what you was going to go through in battle. This ain't nothing different from the past, from a lot of the past shit you done been through. It's just the fact that you're dealing with it right now. And some of y'all get in your head because you're like, man, I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm tired of going through this. Well, guess what? Guess what? It ain't gonna get no better to change if you don't show up and fight through it. This is who you are. Understand that the obstacles that you face every day in your life, you're gonna have to fight through. You can never be in a situation where you want to give up. You think life gonna get easier just cause you going through a higher timeline? You thinking life gonna get easier cause you finna be a millionaire or a billionaire or a trillionaire? You think life gonna do you really feel like the weight of the world change when you get your kingdom spouse or your kingdom union, your kingdom matrimony? The weight of the world don't change. It feels lighter because now you got somebody there to help you hold the weight up. But the weight of the world does not change. That's why they say new levels brings weight. Right. New levels bring new devils. That's because it don't change. But the moment you start changing the way that you perceive what you're going through, you see where I'm going with this? It can feel like it's changing for the better. Because things that used to bother you and break you down before, you don't let it fuck with you. You see where I'm going? Because the weight of the world have not changed. It's how you handle it. It's how you change it mentally. That's what makes things start feeling lighter to you. Shit that you choose to entertain and give your power to. That's what makes the world start feeling weighted down on you. Because you're giving your power to so much shit that's non-factor. Don't even really have a real place in your life for real. They're trying to force it. They're trying to force the puzzle piece to fit. It ain't for them. It's for you. Everything the Spirit just said out here, right here today, was all in the aspect of you. What you choosing to entertain, what you choosing to embrace. It's not saying that you're not supposed to feel through. I know a lot of stuff happening around you. You feel like it hurts you to a point to be able to see these things and experience these things, but don't sit in that energy. Yes, it's gonna hurt. Some of the stuff is gonna hurt. It's gonna be uncomfortable as shit. I'm not taking away from it. But listen to what I just told you. Those pivotal moments was meant to happen in your life. In the timing, the enemies planted these things and et cetera, so that you do not excel into your level up. Because you'll be too busy trying to focus on what you lost that you can't even pay attention to what you just gained. The liberation you just gained. The salvation you just gained. You can't pay attention to the freedom that you just gained from whatever that situation that was that happened. All them faulty foundations in your life, right, had to be torn the hell down. And that's what it's doing for a lot of y'all. It's exposing it. Because you hadn't got so used to playing your part to those situations and people in your life that you didn't even realize that you was goddamn wobbly like this the whole time. Because you got so used to doing it for months, for years. You thought that was your normal life. But I be goddamn Spirit finna tear that motherfucker down and put you 2 feet flat. They finna put you 10 toes flat, 10 toes down. What, you see that? You can't wobble no more. You ain't gotta wobble. You ain't on one foot doing this no more. Oh. That's scary. Cause you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen over here. You don't know. But stand straight up on both of your feet. Tell me you ain't as grounded as you'd have ever felt. They putting you directly on both of your feet, 10 toes down, so that you can feel what's under you. Your nervous system can finally relax because you ain't dealing with people and things and situations that got you unbalanced and you don't know what the hell gonna happen with them. You don't know how situations gonna go. You're gonna feel good going into this next season because you grounded. Your nervous system feels good going into this next season because you're grounded. That's with love. That's with your money, your finances, whatever the situation is. Your healing, because you feel grounded. Ain't that better than you being in the energy where you in these places of undecisive and don't know who what and this is and that is? I would much rather want that. I can't speak. Maybe some of y'all don't, but I would definitely very much rather want to be in a grounded situation of knowing where the hell I'm going and how I'm feeling about doing it. Having a devoted teammate, a partner, a real teammate partner there. So yeah, you're going to have to let TT JoJo toxic ass go. Yeah, you're going to have to let your toxic family, not your controlling ass family go so that you can lie to your love. You got to let your past go so you can lie to your love. You got to let these motherfucking situations go that do not serve you no more so you can lie to your love. That's the safe place. And true enough, everybody ain't going to understand it. Tower moment. Everybody ain't gonna understand it. They gonna try. You're gonna have people coming up against you right now. You're gonna have family coming up against you, friends coming. I'm talking about motherfuckers that you probably like, damn, I thought we were cool. I thought we were good. They're gonna start coming up right now. Especially when this right here is fucking happening in your energy. This is why. This is a main reason why we are doing this kingdom matrimony ceremony tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 6:40. This is exactly why we are doing this. Now you're starting to get to understand. I never know why spirit put stuff on my energy. I just go with the flow. I just go with the flow. I surrender and let spirit God lead me. That's it. This is why they set us to do whatever to do this kingdom matrimony self-love ceremony tomorrow. So that you guys can get this energetic uplift. So that you guys can get this energetic clearing. So you guys can get these energetic revelations. These physical revelations to which is going on around your life. Your kingdom spouse going on around in their life. So that y'all can start clearing this ish out. And making room for this to happen. Because understand, you got multiple shit. Your kingdom spouse got a lot of shit going up and coming up against them. Because they know that this is y'all season. They know this. And they're going to try any and every goddamn thing. Thank y'all. 144 on the clock. As I'm saying this, y'all. 144 on the clock as I'm saying this because they know that it's y'all time. You ain't got to understand the reason for why things always happen in front of your life. In front of your face. You ain't got to understand the reason why spirit put a kingdom matrimony ritual in front of your face. Some of y'all be like, I don't know, I don't believe in it. I don't want to do that. But you looking at what's going on around in your life. Everything don't have to have a reason, and sometimes you will get the reasoning after you carry out the action. You will see why. Spirit God gonna show you why. When this come into reflection and everything is balanced, you will be like, damn. But oftentimes, us having physical experiences, we need to know why. What happened to leap of faith? What happened to you detaching from things for leap of faith? What happened to you releasing or allowing things to flow through leap of faith? Because that's what spirit questioning you right now with. You want to know why it's so hard for you to attach, for you to detach, for you to embrace things that have come into your life that's actually making you that's actually making you uncomfortable? You might have just got the answer. It's testing your faith. It's testing your belief. Your mindset. What you choosing to keep entertaining through your emotions, through your mental, through your spiritual. What you willing to overcome. Because there's a lot going on right now in this season, and I know y'all see it. Even if it ain't just for your life, you see it attached to other people around you. Tell me online. Some of y'all probably seeing this shit every day. Probably through your social media every day. You like, God damn, what the hell going on? through people who you may have thought in all hindsight, their life may have looked good, may have looked almost damn near perfect to you, didn't it? Shit starting to break apart. But everything is happening for a reason. I just need to know what side of the fence y'all trying to be on with this. Because I know where I see you at. I know where I see you going. But do you believe it? Where your faith at? This ain't the time for you just sit around and act like you got it. No, where your faith really lie? Are you gonna get caught up into what you feel like you see you going through? Or you gonna start entertaining where you know you finna go? Where your faith at? Cause this is exactly what it's doing for a lot of you right now. I believe the reality of your faith being tested. Because it's gonna separate, yeah, it is. It's gonna separate the boys and the girls from the men and the women. It's gonna separate the true chosen ones from the false, from the fakes and the pretenders. That's what it's gonna do. I know where you're gonna be at. I just need to make sure that you understand. So yeah, when stuff like this is gonna come out, yeah, it's gonna be coming out. It's gonna keep coming up. And then, like I said, don't take it personal or spirit putting stuff like this in front of your face constantly. You constantly seeing messages, you constantly getting signs. Don't take it personal, fam. It's because they are wholeheartedly trying to show you, trying to reveal to you. And some of y'all, like I said, you will keep getting the same signs. And you talking about something, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Maybe you need to start taking a deeper look in what you got going on around your life. Stop canceling everything out because you feel like it ain't you. Because you don't know what nobody doing behind you. You don't know what's going on behind your back. You don't know what nobody else, because you can't control nobody else. You thinking that somebody is for you. You thinking that somebody got your best interest. You thinking these people love you. You thinking this job care about you. You thinking whatever they got going on. And you have no fucking idea. Huh? What's the whole aspect of a wolf in sheep clothing? Why you think they came up with that? That is a real thing. A wolf in sheep's clothing. It's to make you feel and make you perceive one thing, and it's a whole nother thing. And obviously, whoever these people are, they did a damn good job, because a lot of y'all, they snaking the shit out you and you don't even know. You still don't know. Or that you know, you feel it, you don't want to believe it. That mean they did a damn good job being a goddamn playing those sheep. They probably goddamn damn near forgot that they was a wolf. They been playing the sheep so motherfucking good, they don't forgot that they was a wolf. They out there eating goddamn grass and shit. A whole wolf eating grass. I'm just being real. But one thing I do know about a snake, thank you, Cheesy. One thing I know about a snake, it always wait for the perfect time to strike. It always wait for the perfect time to strike. And that's only when they get you close. They gotta get you close. That's the only time they can be able to strike you and get the most effect out of it. Whoever that's for. Whoever that's for. Hold on, let me see if there's anything else Spirit want to say. Teaching a lot of you guys how to alchemize. This is very, very vital. This is very important. Teaching you guys how to alchemize your energy. Everything is not meant to be entertained. Sometimes you guys have to learn how to shift energy, how to shift dynamics of energy, learn how to transmute these negative things being put in front of your face and transmute it into something positive. That's why I said you're gonna have to talk to yourself, fam. It's okay for you to talk to your damn self. Shit, I talk to myself every goddamn day. Sometimes you gotta get advice from a real one. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta help get advice from a real one, from your higher self. So they can tell you, hey man, you on some bullshit. Hey, man, you need to tighten up right here. Or, hey, you doing a great job. Just get through it. Whatever it is that they trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Whatever it is they trying to tell you, because they ain't tell you nothing wrong. They tell you exactly what you need to know, what's needed in order for you to get through these times. And they're going to always put chosen ones like myself in front of your face to give you the confirmation. I always say the first line of confirmation don't come directly from me. Well, sometimes it can. It can if I'm the one that's meant to plant the seed. But for a lot of y'all, this shit is about shaking that phoenix up inside of you. That's what it is. It's about rising that phoenix up. And you know what it means? It means you're going to have to start standing on your boundaries. That means you're going to have to start standing up for yourself. You're going to have to start speaking your truth. You're going to have to stop letting people and things around you shift you away from your happiness. You're going to have to start doing what is best for you. No matter who the hell don't like it and how the hell they feel. Start shifting the reality to align to you and stop aligning to everybody else's reality. Because that's where you at right now. That's why the tower moments is happening. Because you don't align to everybody else. You know damn well you didn't want that car, but you done got that car paying this high-ass car note and this high car insurance. The car falling apart. It ain't worth shit. You already didn't want to get it. But you know what you said? I got it because I feel like I just need to get back and forth to work. But you missing more goddamn days out of work now than you was before you even got the car. But you jumped into it because you adjusted to the unit to the bullshit and didn't allow it to adjust to you. You adjusting to the people around you that want to keep you miserable. They want to keep you unhappy. They okay using you. They okay, but anytime when it's your time to be happiness, now all of a sudden everybody got attitudes. Now all of a sudden everybody want to pull away from you. That's because they so used to being entitled to your energy, to your space, to your money. That now the moment is about you, and everybody and everything that's attached to you externally don't fucking like it. Oh well. Oh goddamn well. Force them to align to you now. You've been aligning to everybody else for too damn long. And that's the problem. That's why everything around you is tearing and falling the hell apart. Because that was your time, it's your season for you to be happy for you. And if they ass don't like it, then you're right, goddamn. Thank you. Hey, God is dope. Just goddamn, look, you took the word right out my goddamn mouth. If they ass don't like it, then goddamn whoop-de-doo. Well, sit y'all miserable ass on the sideline and watch me be. Sit your miserable ass on the sideline and watch me be happy. Let me show you how I could be happy for once. Cause it seemed like when I was doing everything and showing up for everybody else, y'all was only happy for you. But you ain't care about my happiness and my peace then. But now that I'm finally doing what's happiness and peace for me, now you unhappy. No, damn that. If they don't like it, then whoop de goddamn do. Shit, cause come on, spirit. Cause right now in this timing, this season is all about you. This season right here is all about you. Whatever going on around you, allow this shit to adjust to you. You better not drop your boundaries no more. You better not allow nobody to overstep their boundaries. Say what you need to say if you need to say it. If a motherfucker not supposed to be in your life, then guess what? They're gonna pull away. And if they respect you, and if they understand, and et cetera, then that's somebody who meant to be there. But you better not get a hold of your tongue and biting your tongue for nothing or for nobody. I'm talking to my damn self too. You might let nobody shake your foundation and shake what you believe in, what feels good to you. Because right now you in that energy and timing where a bunch of motherfuckers see you leveling up into the most prosperous time, the most abundant time, the most loving time, the most nurturing time of your life. They know that right now is your time and they want to do whatever the hell they can to strip it away from you. To make you feel like you ain't worthy. To tear you down. And we not giving in to that bullshit. That's they miserable ass lifestyles, not yours. You in the season of triumph. You in the season of receiving. You in the season of overflow. You in that season of healing. You hear what I'm saying? This is your moment. This is your time. And don't let no damn body shift you, make you think that it ain't just because you got tired moments happening around you. Because, yeah, you going to have people come to say, that's why you going through this. That's why you going through that. That's why you going, yeah, you right. You right. This why I'm going through this conspiracy that your ass is negative and evil as fuck. And they took me a long time to let your ass go to see it for myself. You damn sure right. You right. That's why I'm going through this, to get your motherfucking ass away from me. So that I can finally see who you are for who you are. And stop short giving myself trying to please to you and to every damn body else. So you right. This is your season for grace, for favor. This is your season to read what you have sung. Huh? Then I just talked their ass up. God damn it. Turn me up today. Did I not just talk they motherfucking ass up? Talk them clean on goddamn up. There you go. There you go. They feeding off of your fear. They feeding off of your fear. They look, they don't want you to pop your shit. They don't want you to hear no shit like this. That's gonna build you up. That's gonna give you motivation. That's gonna give you inspiration. No, how dare him? How dare he? How the fuck dare he go and uplift them while I'm trying to tear them down and steer their light? Man, y'all better say fuck these people. Shit. You better say fuck you and fuck her too. What up, boy? CeeLo. God damn it, shit. I'm just saying, shit. Hey, how that song go? On the edge, I still wish you the best. And we ain't even wishing them motherfucker the best. We wishing them the life that they deserve. We wishing them the fucking life that they deserve. We ain't wishing, you wishing your ass no best. Cause we know we got power in what we speaking. We ain't finna speak no good shit into your life while you trying to tell our shit. Nah, we wish you the motherfucking life that you deserve. That's what your ass getting. Damn, here you talking about. You better stop motherfucking playing with us like we something to play with out here. And we damn sure not. Anyway, hold on, let me see. Let me see if we got let me see if there's anything else on their poll that they want y'all to know. Let me see if there's anything else they want y'all to know. Hold on. They said fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Jamie said fuck around and find out, goddamn. Shit, come on. Asin said, let's go try raise the vibration. Let's go, goddamn it. Let's go try raise them vibrations. Raise them vibrations. What y'all doing? Don't let these motherfuckers think they got no open hand. They ain't got no open hand on you. They can't. What? How can they fuck with you? You the anointed. You the chosen. Stop playing. Ain't nothing never happening to you, goddamn, in the most negative, huh? Anything that they separating you from is to put you in your right here, right now moment. Anything they're separating you from is to disconnect you from your past and push you towards your future so that you can show up in the right here, right now moment. Huh? Where they say sometimes elevation requires separation. Not just separating from people, places, and things, separating from mindsets, separating from lifestyles, huh? Ways of being, traits. All these things are connected. It can be just as big as inner self than it is as outer self. You know what I'm saying? It can be just as big internally as it is externally. You feel me? So understand that everything happening right now. A lot of you. Perseverance. Perseverance. Life happening for you, not to you. It says trust your intuition. Hold on, let me code this card up because you got some little ta-ta. Trusting your intuition. Let everything be what it is. All right? You got this, fam. Y'all got this. Stop being afraid of the unknown. The unknown is where the beauty lies. You want to know what I come to understand? What I come to understand, everybody used to always think the light was so much better than the darkness. I used to be one of those people that always felt like I want to go where the sun is shining, like where everything is lit up and I can see. But that shit, I used to constantly understand that a lot of times that shit be an illusion. That shit be a setup. A lot of times shit will paint a perfect picture just to walk you into it. To make you think. Hold on, where it? Just to make you think that something is what it is when it ain't what it ain't. Just to get you an open field so you a clear-ass target. I used to think that the light was better than the darkness. Nah, I come to understand that shit is not true. Sometimes it's better to illuminate through the darkness. Sometimes it's better to illuminate through the darkness. And I feel like this is going to be a timing right now that for a lot of y'all, you're going to start seeing things for what it is, that you finna start realizing that what you thought was the worst through the darkness actually finna turn out to be the best motherfucking thing that you needed. The best thing that you need. You feel me? So, stop running from the darkness is what it's the message that I'm trying to say to a lot of y'all right now. Stop running from the darkness. Embrace the darkness. Allow yourself to shine through it. Because it's only another reflection part of you. A lot of y'all done got so used to walking in the light. That's why you're afraid of the darkness. Because you're afraid of what may come through it. But that's the unknown. Most times that's where the beauty lies. That's where the most amazing things prosper. Because you ain't got everything looking at it. You ain't got all the entities. The entities can't see what's going on in there. It's hidden. That's where God blesses the most. That's where the most abundant fruit. That's where the most abundant things lie, because the enemy can't manifest. They can't prey on it. It can't see nothing in there. It can't see nothing in there. Stop running from it and embrace it. And I guarantee for a lot of y'all, when you get in that energy and you start realizing that you were the light, that when your light start illuminating in through that darkness and you start seeing all the beautiful fruit in there that only you can see, that only you can reap off of, that only you can benefit from. Oh my God. It took me a long time to understand it, but I get it now. And for me to be able to sit here and just pass this along to you guys, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody in here needed to hear this. Stop being afraid of the unknown. Stop with all the woulda, coulda, woulda, the what ifs. That should have killed your future. That should have killed your light before you even had a chance to shine and be bright. It'll kill that beautiful flower before it even had a chance to blossom and grow. Because you're too focused on the what could go wrong and the what can tear down and what it is that you can't even focus on what can come with it in the most beautiful. Sometimes you got to allow things to be what it is and give it time. Everything don't always happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Some things take time to grow. Those usually they usually harvest the most beautiful fruit. You feel me? So give it some time, all right? And stop being afraid of the unknown. All right? So I'm gonna leave that here for somebody and not just anybody. right. I'm gonna leave that here for somebody, not just anybody. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all being receptive. Appreciate y'all to understanding. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for showing up. All right. Hey, the divine kingdom matrimony ceremony going down tomorrow night, 6:40. Y'all, it's 2222 if you want to put in for yourself. This is all about self-love, reflection. Everything we just talked about today is going to be incorporated into that. It's going to be about clearing out obstacles for you and your person. If you put in for you and your person, which is going to be $40. If it's for you want to put in for you and your kingdom spouse, it's going to be $40. If you want to put in just for yourself, it's $22.22. All right, and this is going to do exactly all the intentions and stuff that we just talked about today is going to be exactly what's going to be attached to that. And of course, I'm going to put a little razzle dazzle on it. I always do. You know what I'm saying? But that's going to be the main things that's going to be incorporated to that. Clearing out obstacles, revelation points, things that you need to see, your person need to see. Because for a lot of y'all, you don't even know who your person is. I highly suggest you to keep it that way. Just put in for them. And if you, like I said, if it's a particular person that you just feel like you know this is your person, then, hey, by all means, do what you do. But y'all know I'm going to tell you, just put in for you and your kingdom spouse and let spirit work through that energy to clear out whatever blockages, to clear out, to bring things to light that need to be seen, etc., etc. All right? As I said before, if you're just doing it for yourself, $22.22. If you're doing it for you and your kingdom spouse, you get $40 even. All right? And that ceremony is going down, that ritual is going down tomorrow night at 6:40 Eastern time. All right? I know I got a few people who had sent in between earlier and last night, and I still got to catch up on it. But you guys, as y'all know, y'all can always go ahead and start sending in for it. I would highly suggest you guys start sending in for it, so I ain't got so much to do when it comes down to the day of, because some people just like to send in the day of, the moment of, and then I kind of have to be trying to scramble around to get everybody's name in. You feel me? So I would highly suggest you guys to get sent in if you can. All right. Hey, it's all good, fam. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Sending you love too, family. Hey, you have an amazing, blissful day. All right, what's up, Arlene? Arlene said, "Green, you stay blessed. Thank you, universe. Stay stronger." Hey, you stay blessed too, family. Trust the process with this thing. Appreciate you, Jamie. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. God is dope. Said, "Thank you. God used you today." Appreciate you, family. Appreciate that, family. Oh, look, I appreciate y'all being receptive. I appreciate y'all showing up for it. All right. Hey, so look, this is what we're gonna do. Y'all already know what time it is. We're gonna open up the booking list. If you guys got any questions, y'all got comments, y'all got concerns, this is gonna be the chance for you guys to come and tap in. All right. If y'all get, this is the booking point. This is the booking list is officially open. Now the mods have pinned up the booking list. I think appreciate you, transformation. What's happening? She been in here quiet. For I did pin up the booking list for YouTube. Y'all can hit the description box and see everything. These are live reads for those y'all that's new in here. These are live prices. If you guys go to the website, the prices will be different. All right, but this is for live bookings. If you guys got any type of questions that y'all want to ask, any type of comments, concerns, y'all want love reading, love messages, all I need, if it's a particular person that you guys want to tap into, all I need is a name, I need initials, or I need a zodiac sign. All right, if it's just something that's bothering you guys or something that y'all just want to get confirmation with, everything can be put into your, either into the comment section or put into your for area if you can fit it in. All right, I only accept Cashapp and PayPal, fam. Those are the only things that I have right now is Cashapp and PayPal, and those things are also in the description box as well. For you, for TikTok, if y'all need the PayPal, it's gonna be in my bio. You guys, my email is in the bio. All right. What you mean by that? Hold on. Cena said, "Do you eventually repeat rituals? I want to keep working on myself." What you mean as far as like what? I mean, cause basically I just been going off with how spirit been leading us. I haven't really had a real process. Y'all see, we done did goddamn cord cutting. I ain't never did a cord cutting on the live before, ever. I done did everything else just about, like abundance. We done did roll openers. We done did just about everything else. I ain't never did a cord cutting. That was the first time, and that shit went so smooth. It went so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And it was so effective. You know what I'm saying? I had people messaging me, emailing me like, "Y'all, I swear to y'all, it wasn't even a full day. It wasn't even a full day. People messaging me, emailing me like, 'Grand, what the hell?' Like, yo, like people couldn't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I tell people, man, you don't. More time people don't understand it until they actually in the midst of it. A lot of times, for a lot of people, they don't believe it because they never really experienced it, or they've been taught to think that stuff like that is negative or evil, etc., etc. I always say the same thing, man. You got good people, you got bad people out here. And I'm not even gonna say bad people, we're gonna say low vibrational people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it just is what it is. Everybody use their power different. You welcome to Tanaya. You have a great day too, family. But yeah, I just don't never know what we gonna do. I just go with the flow, everything, fam. Alright. Alright, Warrior said, how old do you have to be not to get I don't know about that. To not get married? I don't really think that there's a very Asian with that, family. Valerie said, I've been in church ever since I was little, and I always was in the dark and never in the light no more. I'm in the light now. Hey, that's a beautiful thing, too. And that's so crazy that you said you was in church and you felt like you was always in the dark. Everything worked differently for different people. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not going to be the same process for everybody. Understand that we all got to go through things differently to get to this point in place. You know, even with a lot of y'all with these soul unions that's just now coming together. I know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all know I always say right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't take sides with nothing to nobody. Sometimes it's gonna be last second for a lot of people. For some people, this shit gonna work out last minute, last second. These people might pop in last minute, last second. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's just gonna be at a point in place where it just happened the way that it did. It was out of your control, you know. But don't try to put a justification to it where you end up sabotaging something that could possibly be for you. What you mean by that, Grand? You so caught up into what went wrong, into how this situation could have went wrong with y'all, that you don't even pay attention to the actual blessing that could come of it. You know, like I said, I understand. I know people fuck up, people make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? If it's to a situation where this was somebody who was just negative and just drug you down and always took energy from you and took from you, and then, okay, I get that. You know what I'm saying? But for somebody for a lot of you guys, where it was just communication, or this person could have just been dealing with shit personally through self, you know what I'm saying? Shit that they had to personally heal through, you know what I'm saying? That really wasn't really an angle of you, but just more so what they was fucking up in themselves that was pouring off into you. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a completely different situation. And a lot of times you could tell, because this ain't somebody who was a bad person to you. They just couldn't show up in places that you probably felt like you needed them. You know what I'm saying? They probably wasn't very trustworthy, you know, because they were still dealing with trusting shit or trusting themselves or trusting people. Like being just reflection of, you know how they say, motherfucker, like hurt people. You know what I'm saying? Hurt people. If this just a reflection of that. Now somebody who was just downright fucking evil and just terrible to you, and I never tell you to go back to no junk like that. You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of y'all, like these ghosting situations, a lot of y'all had ghosting situations and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I would definitely say if this is a situation where you were lying to somebody that you maybe have manifested for it and there was a ghosting situation, you never know what their reason was about. They could have ghosted you to save you. Spirit could have allowed them to ghost you to protect you from the bullshit that this person would have brought to you. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. So I just feel like with certain situations, certain instances, you can't really be moved. You can't move how you would want to move physically. You have to move from a higher perspective, which is why we have things and talks and conversations like this, because ego and pride is a real thing. And a lot of times they'll be the main things that'll block your blessing. You know what I'm saying? Coming from somebody who done been in that place so many times. You feel me? That shit'll block your blessing. So, hey, I just want to make sure that y'all understand, you know what I'm saying, that we in the best place of understanding with everybody, because I know that you guys are worthy. I know that y'all